Ahmaud Arbery's mother woke up Thursday with a new, very important blessing on Thanksgiving Day, but there will still be an empty chair at the family's celebrations. It is a reminder that while she feels justice was served when the three white men who helped shoot her son were convicted Wednesday for cornering and killing him as he ran through a coastal Georgia neighborhood, she will never be made whole again because her son is gone. This is the second Thanksgiving we've had without Ahmaud. But at the same time, I'm thankful. This is the first Thanksgiving we are saying we got justice for Ahmaud. Arbery's mother, Wanda Cooper Jones, told the Associated Press in an interview Thursday the three white men who chased and killed Arbery in Brunswick in February 2020 were all convicted of murder Wednesday. They cornered Arbery after finding out he had been seen on a surveillance camera at a nearby house under construction and wanted to question him about recent burglaries in the area. Arbery ran through the neighborhood and other areas near his home to clear his head. He had nothing in his hands and ran from the men for 5 minutes before one of them shot 3 times at him at close range with a shotgun. The men face life in prison when they are sentenced later, and a federal hate crimes trial for them is scheduled for February.
Cooper Jones said after the verdicts were read Wednesday, she thought of her son's supporters at the Glynn County Courthouse every day who shouted justice for Ahmaud. I finally got a chance to come out of those courtroom doors and say, we did it together, Cooper Jones said. Sitting beside Cooper Jones as she heard the judge read out guilty 23 times was the mother of Ronald Green, a Louisiana man who died in 2019 after he was beaten and put in a chokehold by state troopers after a high-speed chase. Troopers said Green suffered his injuries in a crash, but his doctors reported that didn't appear to be true. A federal civil rights investigation into Green's death continues. In the days after her son was killed, Cooper Jones got a call from the mother of Trayvon Martin, an unarmed black teen killed by a man who successfully claimed self-defense during his murder trial after confronting Martin as he walked in his gated community. Martin was visiting relatives. She also spoke with the mother of Breonna Taylor. Taylor was killed by Louisville, Kentucky, police who burst into her home without knocking while serving a warrant during a drug operation. Taylor's boyfriend fired on the group. The officers were not charged in her death. Other mothers who have lost sons and daughters to racial violence or in police shootings also reached out. Cooper Jones calls them a sorority. We come together. We share our experience and we grow together, she said. Cooper Jones spent the past 6 weeks away from home, since jury selection started October 18. She moved away from Brunswick after her son was killed. So she plans a quiet Thanksgiving away from home today. She isn't sure if they will make Arbery's favorite, pork chops and butter beans, but if not Thursday, the day will have them soon because she said her son loved them. For Sunday dinner today is actually going to be a day of rest. I've been sitting in that courtroom since October 18, Cooper Jones said. I'm gathering my immediate family. We're going to have a small dinner. We're going to be thankful. We're going to give our praises to God. Other relatives are also grateful for the blessing of justice. Cooper Jones is also thankful her son's killers are facing justice and his death will make Georgia a safer place. After Arbery's death, Georgia became the 47th state to pass a hate crimes law. The legislature also repealed the citizen's arrest law that defense attorneys tried to use to justify chasing him, banning people who aren't officers from detaining people outside of shoplifting. When they hear my son's name, they will say, this young man, he lost his life but he did bring change, Cooper Jones said.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.